na si Mr. Michael Yang ay involved sa illegal drugs. Why? Kasi alam ninyo na malapit siya kay former President Digong. Lahat naman kayo nun, takot yun. Takot kayo eh. And do not tell me na hindi totoo yun. Kaya ngayon nga lumalabas ito eh. Dahil ngayon, ang mga tao hindi takot. And now, hanggang ngayon, takot ka pa rin.
I am urging the Quad, particularly Chairman Abante and Chairman Fernandez, to take the necessary action in order to penalize the perjured statement that Colonel Grijaldo gave during the Senate investigation, Mr. Chair. I wish to manifest that this letter clearly our Chairman Abante and Chairman Fernandez from the allegations of grave coercion and harassment about that incident which allegedly transpired during the hearing where Colonel Grijaldo attended as testified.
Dan Fernandez and then Congressman Adyong.
Thank you, Mr.
You have
Chair.
10 minutes, Congresswoman Luis.
Before I proceed to my interpellation, I wish to manifest the letter sent by Attorney Emerito Kilang and Attorney 𝐂𝐎𝐍𝐆. I believe these are counsels of Colonel Ruyina Garma. I share the sentiment of the QUADCOM for its integrity being casted with doubt because of the testimony of Colonel Grijaldo during the Senate investigation that our chairman, particularly Chairman Abante and Chairman Fernandez, coerced and harassed him. And I wish to invite the attention of the committee and the general public about this joint statement of the two lawyers whom I believe are present during that alleged incident or meeting. If I may quote, Mr. Chair, the two lawyers state in this joint statement, "We would like to shed light on the nature of the interactions we observed. The discussions were focused on ensuring clarity and understanding of Colonel Garma's affidavit, particularly regarding any knowledge Colonel Grijaldo might have about the reward system mentioned in it. At no point did any of the congressmen attempt to pressure Mr. Grijaldo into confirming to a predetermined narrative." Mr. Chair, I wish to manifest that this letter clearly our Chairman Abante and Chairman Fernandez from the allegations of grave coercion and harassment about that incident which allegedly transpired during the hearing where Colonel Grijaldo attended as testified to during the Senate investigation. And with the enlightenment that was given to us by the Council of Record of Colonel Garma, I am urging the Quad, particularly Chairman Abante and Chairman Fernandez, to take the necessary action in order to penalize the perjured statement that Colonel Grijaldo gave during the Senate investigation, Mr. Chair.
Thank you for that, Congresswoman Luistro. Let it be of record that the letter sent to us by the lawyers of Colonel Garma attesting to the fact that there was no pressure employed in the meeting that was held between Congressman Fernandez and Congressman Abante and Colonel Grijaldo. And with that, may I ask the committee secretary to please make sure that you provide this letter to Colonel Grijaldo, to his lawyer, to the Senate for the record, and to this committee, committee secretary. Thank you, Congresswoman Luis.
May I request likewise, Mr. Chair, that the letter of the lawyers be shared to the media in order to clean the name and
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Now, we go to the role of Jimmy Guban. Jimmy Guban, you're the Customs Intelligence Officer working with Colonel Acerto, Captain Perote, Colonel Fardo. Tama po?
We are working together, Your Honor.
Abig pardon?
We are working together, Your Honor.
Yes, kasi isa yung linya ng trabaho nyo. But,
Opo, Your Honor.
but because, according to your statements dun sa unang hearing na napunta ka sa dito, sinabi mo na because of fear, inamin mo dun sa hearing, dun sa Senate, na you accused Colonel Acerto of masterminding a 13 billion shabu shipment in magnetic lifters. And you testified that Acerto facilitated the shipment but later tipped of authorities to intercept a part of it. Would that be correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes. And because of this, that controversial report of Colonel Acerto, your colleague, si Captain Perote, a retired investigator, was allegedly killed due to similar reports he filed implicating Mr. Yang and Mr. Lim. Colonel Acerto, would that be correct? Ed?
Sir, nawala po. Tama po yun, sir.
Yeah. Pinatay si Lito Perote, yung kasamahan ninyo, because of alleged similar reports he filed implicating Mr. Yang and Mr. Lim? Would that be correct?
Yes, sir. Siya po yung...
Now, I do not know if this is violated. There were reports that the skeletal remains of Perote were discovered inside a drum in 2019. Allegedly, a DNA was conducted, but the results were never released. Were you knowledgeable about this?
No, sir.
No.
No, sir. Hindi ko po alam, sir.
Okay. Pero may report na ganon. Now, Colonel Acerto, you joined the anti-illegal drug task force of the PNP in 2003. Tama po?
Yes, sir.
Yes. And this task force was made because wala na yung NARCOM. Because of the
Yes,
PNP
sir.
law passed in 1990. Tama?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Tama po, sir.
Yes. And you stayed with this task force up to 2017.
Actually, sir, I was relieved 2012. Then I returned on sa 2017, sir.
Yes. As the Deputy for Administration.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Unfortunately, in 2016, the former mayor of Davao became the president.
Yes, sir.
And in 2018, because galit na galit siya sa iyo at nagkaroon ng allegations na involved ka sa drugs, nagkaroon ng Senate hearing in 2018.
Yes, sir.
Tama? And the accusations...
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And the accusations against you were the mastermind of the 13 billion shabu shipment in July, 2.4 billion shipment at the MICP or Manila International Container Port, stuffed inside abandoned magnetic lifters, and 11 billion of missing shabu suspected to be packed in similar magnetic lifters found in Cavite. Ito po yung charges sa iyo, di ba?
Opo, sir. Yes, sir.
And this was testified to also by your friend, Mr. Guban.
Yes, sir. And I think he recanted, sir.
Yeah, I know. in a court hearing, I was informed that Mr. Jimmy Guban recanted all his statements implicating you during that Senate hearing in 2018. Tama?
Yes, sir.
Now, may I know the reason why in one of your statements, sinabi mo na ang real drug lords are Mr. Alan Lim and Mr. Michael Yang? May I know the basis of your statement? Or how did you come to know about this?
It was relayed to me by my reliable informant, sir, na they are involved in the shipment of the illegal drugs, especially during the time of President Duterte. And all the drugs are coming through the Bureau of Customs.
Thank you. And Jal Wilkins Villanueva, you were with PIDEA in 2002 and you became the head in 2020. Tama po?
Yes, Mr. Chair.
And during that state of yours, have you ever heard of the involvement of Mr. Michael Yang and Mr. Alan Lim sa illegal drugs?
Only Alan Lim, Mr. Chair, and not no Michael Yang, Mr. Chair.
Up to 2022, when you became the PIDEA head?
Yes, Mr. Chair, kasi wala,
Kasi,
hindi
siguro,
ko,
sige,
kasi sir, wala ako natanggap na information, Mr. Chair eh.
ang napakahina ng information nyo ng kwan, ng PIDEA, because in 2010, I became a congressman, and 2016, nandito ako, alam ko na na-involved si Michael Yang.
2016, Mr. Chair, is nasa Region 10 ako, Mr. Chair.
Kaya nga, sinasabi ko nga, from 2002 up to 2022, nasa PIDEA ka.
Yes, Mr. Chair.
And yet, you tell me na hindi ka man lang nakareceive ng information ng involvement ni Mr. Yang, specifically from 2016 to 2022, dahil takot kayo na maglagay ng report na si Mr. Michael Yang ay involved sa illegal drugs. Why? Kasi alam ninyo na malapit siya kay former President Digong. Lahat naman kayo nun, takot yun. Takot kayo eh. And do not tell me na hindi totoo yun. Kaya ngayon nga lumalabas ito eh. Dahil ngayon, ang mga tao hindi takot. And now, hanggang ngayon, takot ka pa rin. Tapos pinagyayabang mo, you have a name to protect for your children. I do not believe that. Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Yeah, thank you, Congressman Akop.